My name is Rosamund Adoo-Kissi-Debrah, and I am the founder and director and trustee of the Ella Roberta Foundation that was set up after my daughter died. Ella was born healthy. I think that's the most important thing to stress here. She loved music, she loved to dance, she was good at swimming, and she had these amazing big eyes. She suddenly became ill when she was 6, almost 7, and what ended up being one of the worst cases of asthma ever recorded in the United Kingdom. I didn't know anything about air pollution. There was nothing really. However, as the inquest showed, there were scientists that were well aware of these things, but not the general British public. I still couldn't figure out, nor can I figure out for today, why she's the only person to have it on her death certificate. It's a very difficult journey, and the emotional impact cannot be overstated enough. And the fact that children continue to die makes it incredibly difficult.
For the first time, we have a ruling to say that air pollution actually can cause death. We see this in our data and our studies, but usually it's used as an argument that we never see a death certificate with air pollution as a cause. This is important because it can really further legal actions. The ruling says the cause of death is the failure of London to commit to keep the legal limits of air pollution in Europe. That's one. And second, it also names the lack of information to matter by clinicians about air pollution health effects. For Rosamund to come out as a mother and to talk about is extremely important, because sometimes we only understand cases like that. One case, this really happened. Telling your story and putting a face on what we're talking about from data, these risk estimates and all these big words has a value that a lot of our data cannot communicate. So supporting your story to our data and what we've known for decades, I think will have an important role to raise awareness for the patients, for the parents, for citizens of London around the world, and hopefully finally have that push to politicians also to understand that this is real. This is not something we're talking about some numbers and science. This is really affecting us here and now and our children, and we need to do something about it.
I sometimes feel as if I'm knocking my head against a brick wall. I wish I could get governments to do the decent thing, to look after people's health. It's not going to bring her back, but if through my work and other, there are lots of other campaigners there. Ultimately, it's about saving lives. And if we could see some of that happening, and if some of it is in her memory, then I'm quite happy to take that. And I think she would as well.
We could not be more proud to present the Health Award to Rosamund for an inspiring and successful campaign that has helped to articulate the great harm that air pollution presents to lung health, produce tangible scientific evidence of it, and finding new communicative angles to present the topic to a wider community. Rosamund and the Ella Roberta Foundation has also inspired health. We will work to put focus on air pollution and how it affects children, as early exposures impact long-term lung health. For this work, we amongst other rolling out a new educational program for school children under our Healthy Lungs for Life umbrella. And we hope to have future collaboration with Rosamund and the Ella Roberta Foundation.
Getting the award is absolutely amazing. The battle is far from over. And hearing that governments who made promises at COP26 are now rolling back on it shows you the extent of the battle going forward. And when it gets very difficult, those awards are lovely to have. So you know people appreciate all the work you are doing.